Hello, lovelies. Happy Monday to you. It is day 4 of the spontaneous sprint. So I just wanted to check in with you, make sure that you're on task. And I'm fine. Everybody was asking what happened to me yesterday. I know I'm usually on 7 days a week, but yesterday I just took the day off. There was a lot of Netflix to watch and caught up with The Crown. By the way, great thing to watch. So I just took the day off. I did nothing, almost nothing. I was a little bit online, but not much. So today I just want to invite you to go back into the sprint. Do it as easily and as loosely as you possibly can. Fast for as long as you can. Stay hydrated and make sure that you are having your mindful mug of bone broth before you have a meal. And especially do this for Thanksgiving. And a couple of things that I've been saying to folks who've been asking me questions about, like, how do I navigate Thanksgiving? And I have two answers to that. Number one is know yourself. If eating stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy and everything is just gonna cause you to slide down into the spiral of shame, you know, the one that we go to all the time, and just get you completely derailed, then don't do it. You know, it's just not worth it. It's one meal, for heaven's sakes. So, you know, don't do it. But if it's not, and it's just, you know, something that you enjoy doing, for heaven's sakes, just make a child-sized plate. A little scoop of mashed potatoes, a little scoop of stuffing, a little gravy, and some turkey, and just have a little bit of everything and enjoy the heck out of it. Even when it comes to pies and all of that, I don't know. Maybe you can have it, maybe you can't. Again, know thyself. That's my biggest piece of advice for this, because you know how it can be. That's how we're going to navigate Thanksgiving. In the meantime, we are doing the sprint so that we can go ahead. Oh, you have no sound. So I have sound. So Joanne, check your check on your end. I think everybody else does. If you can't hear me, let me know. But the point is that I want you to start your meal with a mindful mug. A mindful mug is going to give you the opportunity to think, to center, and to know that you're going forward now into a meal and you know exactly what to eat. You know how much to put on your plate, and you're mindful about that plate. And that is your tip off. As soon as that mindful mug is in your hands and you're holding it and you're looking at it, it's time to center. It's time to remember your portions. It's time to remember who you are and your worthiness of being somebody who eats in a way that is for your body, not against it, and that you're here to support an optimal life, optimal health, not just to eat for the sake of eating. Okay? Mindful mug, guys. Your mindful mug. That bone broth is your tipping point. Your bone broth is going to tell you exactly what to do. When you remember, this is what it's about. Okay? This is our new thing. Mindful mug, man. And I just, as a matter of fact, in this new sprint the sprint document, I've added in the mindful mug business because I think this is so critical and so important. We need things that are going to make us remember, that'll spark that remembrance of what it is that we're trying to do in the first place. There you go. So I will be on my show at 1 p.m. Eastern time today, and that's at facebook.com/savingdinner. A lot of you have said to me, I don't get the notifications. Either do I. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't get the notifications either. I think that's a broken thing with Facebook. I think sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So if you want to remember that it's my show, just put an alarm on your phone. It's always at 1 o'clock, and very rarely do I skip a Sunday. Yesterday I did. That's one. 2, I'd really, really appreciate it if somebody would share these to our, besides sharing them to your public people, but share them to our groups, to the Sprint, the Hot Melt Way, and also to the club. So if you would help me with that. Marla usually does it, but she's out of the loop right now with all the stuff that she's got going on. Keep her in prayer with Ben. And just, this is the thing. Jump in where you are. If you're even thinking, oh my gosh, Bill, I don't have time to do all the sprint stuff. I don't have time to make bone broth. I don't have time to make the soup and all this other stuff. Just make the salad dressing, super easy. Buy your salad already made up and just buy some bone broth, for heaven's sakes. That bone broth, and even if you don't even have bone broth and all you have is that carton stuff, Still heat it up, still put it in your mug, and still have that mindful moment so that you know to check in with yourself and make sure that going forward, your meal is going to be in accordance with the way that you value yourself. Good stuff. That's it. Good morning to you, Lynn. Good morning. And just make it easy on yourself. That's all. Just make it easy on yourself. We've got 3 days before Thanksgiving, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to be, by the way, I'm going to be off the grid somewhat, but I'll be checking in. I'll probably check in for Thanksgiving on the Save Dinner page to help anybody with some last minute Thanksgiving stuff. Okay. So I'm here for you. If you need me, reach out, and let's keep going. Let's keep going the route that we know is the most beneficial to us. And let's just keep in mind, the holidays might be here, but there's no excuse, no reason whatsoever for us to fall off the rails, no reason whatsoever for us to be lost and in despair. It can be, but we know better and we know what to do. Okay? Mindful mug, guys. #mindful mug. Peace. I'll see you at 1 o'clock.